This is a door. There's things behind this door. Evil things, cursed things, and some of the only interesting content this game's gotten in over 6 months. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to how I became purple in Sea of Thieves. Now, you might be wondering how to open this door. Well, first you gotta enable 2FA by doing these two commendations, Clandestine Contact and Ducal Disciple. And that seems pretty simple, but then I realized I needed to complete more than a full page of commendations to even start the first commendation. So I started my journey with Smuggler's Deliveries. I needed to do 10 of these. I had to deliver a painting, some rum, and a barrel that would blow up my entire fucking ship in half a second after I even sneezed at it, so I was hoping not to run into anyone. Anyways, I instantly spotted a ship with a guild emissary on the map who immediately tried to hunt me down. So I shot his boat with a few cannons, then I tried to board here, and then completely whiffed the board. But it's okay, cause your boy Gerbert Gaming doesn't play around like that, and I proceeded to clap Killer Kyle 9229 harder than YouTube would have clapped my channel if I kept the original joke in. I then very conveniently got back on my boat just in time to save it and went on to finish the first quest by delivering the goods. Unfortunately, the bottles were smashed, but I continued and started another quest. I then spent the next half hour going back and forth between 2 of the smuggler items, delivering the same 3 items. As you can see, this was very thrilling gameplay and not boring or tedious at all. After a few quests, I found a skeleton ship, which conveniently has some of the items I need to complete some of the commendations I need to open up the door. So I boarded the skeleton galleon and blew up the gunpowder barrel of doom and despair. The skeleton ship left me a nice big pile of loot to sell, which I then once again spent an obnoxiously long amount of time selling. On my next quest I found another skeleton ship, so I did the same thing again and blew it up. And once again there was a bunch of extra loot items to help me with a few other commendations. And on my way to deliver the loot that I just got, another 2 skeleton ships spawned on me, so I think you can guess what I did.
My main goal is to blow up.
This was conveniently enough loot to finish some of my remaining commendations, and then I just needed to do a few more quests afterwards. When I was done with the quest, I went to go buy some drip at the shop because you need it for the Clandestine Contact commendation. And then I went to go read some literature. No, really, it was one of the commendations I needed to finish. Anyways, nobody cares about that, so I went to go look for some shipwrecks. Now you're probably wondering why I'm looking for shipwrecks. Because I need to open up the door. But more specifically because I needed alcohol. This is Floral Fate rum. It's supposed to be the most common smuggler's rum, but it basically can only be found in shipwrecks, which if you played Sea of Thieves would know are not that common, and one slight issue, not all shipwrecks have Floral Fate rum. So I spent the next 3 days looking for Floral Fate rum, and the first 2 shipwrecks I found didn't even have it. Like seriously, there wasn't a single smuggler's item on either of these ships. Thankfully, the 3rd ship had a few, but it only had 2. Let's check how many I need. 15! This is so annoying because the more valuable and quote-unquote rare version has like a million different ways of finding it, but this has only one reliable method. Like seriously, who thought of this? So I continued hour after hour, day after day, until I had 2 left. So after a little while I got a little tired, so I took a little break and went to go play some Hourglass with my friend Araw. Shout out to him, link in the description. And we had the longest fight ever, both the enemy team and us ran out of cannonballs and food, so for over an hour and a half we were just shooting at each other without being able to heal. There was a shipwreck near the Hourglass game. I'm just going to show the clip of it because it's too crazy to describe.
Oh, why must he sword spam, dude?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's really far though. I'm coming. Just try to stall as much as you can until I get there. I'm close. Bro, I can't see anything. The red is so bad.
Come on, gang. Why are we sword spamming? Why the fuck are we sword spamming?
Woo! GG's, man. GG's. What are you doing?
G fucking G.
Leopard gecko, leopard gecko.
Get the fuck out of here, I never want to see you in this game
Never
ever
again. The Great Fucking Depression.
Never again. I never want to see you in this game ever again. Oh my god, bro.
Longest game for no absolute reason.
That's gotta be the longest Hourglass game I've ever played. Okay, please tell me this is a smuggler ship, because if it isn't, I'm actually gonna like fuck it. It's a smuggler ship! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It was worth it! I can finally finish this fuck-ass quest, bro. So we rushed to sell the bottles, so I could finally unlock the Super Smuggler title and start the Clandestine Contact Commendation. Bringing us one step closer to opening the door. So to do this commendation, you need to find this secret spot on Wanderer's Refuge. Then you gotta put some trinkets on the table, wait for a door to open, go in the door, and talk to this guy.
You probably thought the warsmith herself was going
So then he proceeds to yap about some random lore stuff that I didn't really care that much about. So that's how you do Clandestine Contact Commendation. Now let's do Ducal Disciple. Now to summarize Ducal Disciple, we only need 3 commendations instead of the full page. And basically it's summarized as Awaken Mr. Purple. Right here, it's Mr. Purple. You gotta kill him 15 times. Then, you gotta sell his Dorito chip 5 times to the smugglers. And then, you gotta use his Dorito chip to open all 3 of his super epic gamer caves and sell his antique gaming controller on eBay 10 times. Then, you gotta read all the books written by everyone's favorite goth pirate baddie, Belle. Then, and only then, can you go to the evil fort of doom, gloom, and utter despair to get this evil prism of pure evil from behind a painting and deliver it to the big man from the previous cutscene. Was that? You already finished the commendation? Oh, I thought that would take longer. Shit, I need this video to be a bit longer. Jingly keys, jingly keys, jingly keys! Jingly keys, jingly keys. Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the door. How do you open it? Well, now you need to talk to this random lady on Crescent Isle and ask her about the password for the door. Okay, I'll stop. Now that we have the password, we can now open the door. And behind the door, we have another yap session.
Here are the 3 top streamers who are actually O-Block gangbangers. First up, Ninja. Think he was just cranking 90s in Fortnite? What was cranking numbers in the trenches? Look at Tyler Blevins before the blue hair went. Next, Queso. Back in the day, he was the literal heavy hitter for the plug. And the last one, Dream. He wasn't hiding his face for a reveal. He was dodging the fence. He was a nightmare on the streets long before he was a Minecraft legend. Comment your thoughts below and hit that sub button.
But at the end, we get a commendation. Just joking, we also get a purple curse. Now, I can become the most purple pirate on the seas! Look at me, I'm so fucking purple. I'm so fucking purple, man. I'm gonna purple all over you. Get purpled on.
Mr. B6000